The danger of seeing what others don't. They sit in rooms, shoulders shaking with rehearsed laughter, convinced the sound proves they're alive. You sit among them, watching the performance, and feel nothing because you've already noticed the tremor in the host's left hand. The way the joke's punchline served only to drown out the silence they're terrified to face. You don't laugh, you diagnose. Congratulations. You have just stepped off their map, and onto the cliff they swear is solid ground. The drop is real. I'm not here to console you. I'm here to hand you the survival kit for the territory you never asked to patrol. Today, we'll unpack what it costs to see the wiring under the board, the emotional debt, the social price tag, and the quiet daily tax on your nervous system. We will steal tools from Jung's individuation, from Machiavelli's Fox and Lion playbook, and from every individual who's ever been dismissed as too intense for noticing the blood behind the curtain. Ready? Good. Let's leave their little stage. Sign 1. You hear the script while they're still reading it. Most minds autofile how's work, under polite noise and answer on cue. Your mind hears, validate my performance so I can keep pretending the sacrifice was worth it. You catch the micro-flinch in their left eye, the fractional white-knuckle grip on the glass when they say living the dream. Suddenly, you're the only one in the room aware that both of you are lying. They feel exposed. You feel excommunicated. They'll label you rude, intense, arrogant, anything to keep the script alive. Let them. The moment you see the script, it can no longer direct you. Sign 2. Emotional whiplash becomes your default weather. Jung called it individuation, the instant your perception overrides the collective firmware. Most experience it like altitude sickness. You're in aisle 7 and the labels scream, "You're not enough unless you cart us home." You watch a campaign ad and taste bile because you can see the strings twitch inside the candidate's grin. Friends will ask why you're making everything so heavy. You'll apologize, then resent apologizing, then resent the resentment. Practical note. Treat recovery like an athlete treats ice baths. 10 minutes, no phone, no people. Lean against a wall, walk a straight line, detox the static. Sign 3. Loneliness becomes a functional skill. Once you see the game, small talk feels like psychological torture. You'll try to rejoin the herd trivia night, superhero debates, but every second you're translating depth into bite-sized tweets no one ordered. Weaponize the solitude. Use the quiet to observe. Who gains power when the group panics? Who loses it when facts arrive? Loneliness stops being a feeling and becomes a listening device. Sign 4. You become a threat by standing still. Picture a circle of candles. Each believes it is the light. You walk in with a flashlight. You have not attacked anyone. You have merely introduced a brighter beam. Yet every candle feels dimmed. They will try to blow you out first. Emotional discipline pays rent here. Argue, and you've accepted their premise that your perception needs defending. Stay calm and they're left fencing with a silence that exposes their insecurities. Practice the half smile, the slow blink, the pause that lasts one beat too long. It's not manipulation, it's conservation of energy. They exhaust themselves trying to prove you wrong. You spend yours deciding if they're worth another minute. Sign 5. Your compassion gets sharp enough to cut you. Seeing the wiring also means seeing the terrified child inside the bully's chest. A dangerous urge to rescue follows. Resist it. Compassion without boundaries is codependence with a diploma. Offer controlled doses. One question that pierces, one observation that lingers, then withdraw. The goal is not to fix them, it's to plant a seed that will bloom at 3 a.m. and keep them awake. Their transformation is not your KPI. Sign 6. You collect enemies like parking tickets. The instant you stop performing the consensus reality, you become a bug in their operating system. Bugs get debugged. Expect subtler sabotage, your idea repeated louder by someone else, your name omitted from the invite, the eye roll when you speak. Document, don't defend. Keep a private log of patterns. You'll need receipts when gaslighting season opens. More importantly, count the cost of every battle. Ask, does winning this argument move me closer to the life I want, or does it simply move me to the front of their firing squad? Sign 7. You wake up bored by the illusion you once chased. The promotion, the ring, the blue checkmark. Eventually, they all look like different wrappers around the same void. Liberation, yes. Hazard, absolutely. Boredom slides into nihilism faster than you think. The antidote is specificity. Map one corner of reality you can actually improve. Teach one person to spot a cognitive bias. Fix one broken process at work. Plant one tree in soil that remembers your name. Grandiosity is the enemy. Specificity is prayer. The signal. If any of these signs feel like I've been reading your mail, hit subscribe, not for hype, for solidarity. The algorithm will bring the next deep dive straight to you. More importantly, the comment section becomes a pocket dimension where the rest of us can speak without subtitles. How to turn the gift into currency without selling the soul. Translate insight into leverage. Example, you notice the company's innovation sprint is panic camouflage. Don't rant. Draft a one-page memo showing how a single pivot cuts costs by 30%. Attach your name quietly. Trade access, not effort. People will pay for filtered perception, consulting, diligence, trend reports, if you guard your time like it's endangered. Build a small council. 3 people max who've also seen the wiring. Meet monthly. No agenda, no recording. The currency here is mirrored sanity. The cost of refusing the gift. There is a special agony in trying to unsee. You'll binge shows, doom scroll, drink just enough to blur the edges. The patterns reassemble the moment the hangover fades. Worse, you'll resent the people you love for staying asleep. Resentment curdles into contempt. Contempt isolates faster than any external rejection. The bill always comes due. Pay it consciously or pay it with your health. Conclusion. Yes, seeing what others refuse to see is dangerous. It will cost you easy friendships, restful sleep, the velvet comfort of pretending the system works. It also buys the only coin that matters, sovereignty. Walk into any room, hear any lie, and still choose your next move with eyes wide open. Your perception isn't a glitch. It's an upgrade the species is still learning to install. Guard it, train it, and every once in a while, find the others running the same firmware. We're not broken. We're just early.